Here's Linda sharing God's heart.
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me as we begin looking at a new passage in the Bible. This time it comes from the Gospels and covers one of Jesus' parables. Matthew wrote in chapter 13, verses 34 and 35,
All these things Jesus spoke to the multitude in parables, and without a parable he did not speak to them, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables, I will utter things kept secret from the foundation of the world.
A parable is said to be an everyday story told to clarify a moral or spiritual lesson.
One of the parables in the Old Testament is an example of the impact that a simple story had on a man, his family, and his kingdom. We find the account in the second book of Samuel, chapter 12. It emphasizes how seriously the Lord took his statutes and judgments that he exclusively declared to the nation of Israel. Despite being a man after God's own heart, King David committed a sin that displeased the Lord. In response, God sent Nathan the prophet to the king with a heart-wrenching parable. Only God in his deep mercy could have given Nathan a parable to cause David to acknowledge the wrongdoing that initiated the Lord's disapproval. Nathan did not point out David's sin, but told him a story that greatly aroused his anger against a rich man to the point of calling for his death. Then Nathan, because of his love for God and his friend the king, bravely told King David that he was the perpetrator in the parable. Nathan spelled out what David had done and asked him in 2 Samuel chapter 12 verse 9,
Why have you despised the commandment of the Lord, to do evil in his sight? You have killed Uriah the Hittite with the sword, you have taken his wife to be your wife, and have killed him with the sword of the people of Ammon.
And then Nathan laid out what the harsh public consequence would be. Furthermore, the Lord assured David that he would not die because of this sin that he tried to hide, but that the first child that had already been born to David and Bathsheba would die. This parable from Nathan saved David and his family from greater heartache. Now, Jesus' parable that we will cover in the next episodes is found in Luke chapter 18 verses 1 to 8. Luke wrote that Jesus told this story so that we do not lose hope or confidence in the Lord. And I believe God's heart for us is,
My dearest child, I envisaged communicating things I wanted to impart to you by telling you stories that you could relate to. Will you love and fear me enough to obey me, so that the knowledge of the revealed truth within the parable will set you free? This is what happened with my servant King David. I assure you that seeing that I created you, I know how you think and function. I know you inside out and love you inside out too, your loving Heavenly Father.